Yeah, but speaking of being black in America,
tell me about
my boy, I just want to know if you guys would honor an N-word pass that I got from a different homie.
Like, this is what people got to understand about a pass, bro. Your pass is only valid with the people that gave it to you. You can't go nowhere with that ticket, bro. That shit is dead. I got a white cousin. Like, that's my cousin.
You letting your white cousin say the N-word?
Jay Young?
You let Jay Young say the N-word?
Do Jay Young say the N-word?
Do you? Jay Young, he say the N-word all the time.
But it does. Okay, if he does.
Well, all right. Battle raps, cause I've shaken grown men to the point that they can't even face their own friends. That's why they rhyme about jewels, not life, cause the ice on which they skating is so thin. That's what I love about the humans.
All right, so this is episode 104 of the Party with Strategy podcast. Thank you guys for watching. Special thank you to my guests here. And I just got to let you guys know, got to let you in on a little something that happened last week. Last Thursday is when I met my man's here, and I messed his intro up when he was coming on stage. So I went today and I was like, I'm going to fucking crush today's intro. I'm going to go do my research, find out all about this man. And it was tough to find info on you. And I even noticed in your Instagram profile, it says most unknown. But I know for a fact that you got a deep list of accolades, because A, they announced them, and B, when you came on stage and I fucked your shit up, what you did up there was magical. You created you created comedy off of it, and that's something that only a veteran could do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know for a fact you're a vet that's done all sorts of shit. So it's full circle. I fucked your intro up again. And you're going to have to do your own just like you did on the show on Thursday.
That's a good way of saying you don't know my name.
No, Jay Cann. Of course I know.
Hey, man. For those of you who don't know, I will do my own intro because I've been doing it for so long.
You did it? You did. I watched it.
Yeah, I'm always the guy that the industry know. I'm a, industry person. I know a lot of people, but the masses don't know me.
Seasoned vet. For sure.
Yeah. So
comedic god.
I'm used to getting overbooked and overlooked.
There you go.
But it's your boy Jay Cann, man. I've been across the country doing my thing, man. Tour with Chris Redd, shows with D. Ray Davis, Deion Cole, Rennie, tour with my boy Rennie. And now I do my own headliner thing, man. And straight out of Houston, Texas, to be exact, Acres Homes, and got my brother with me, Misfit Poppy, Drew. You know what I'm saying? And we doing our thing, man.
Let's go,
doing
champ.
our thing, man. I got some accolades under my belt. Got some movies on Peacock now.
Yeah.
Comedy special that dropped. I'm about to shoot another comedy special very soon.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like how the last one was shot, so I'm going to reshoot it.
Yeah.
And, let's get to it, man.
Where are you planning on filming at? You got a spot?
I'm filming in Houston.
Okay.
I'm filming in Houston.
Hometown?
Yeah, because the last one, the first comedy special I filmed was in L.A. And that was a 11-minute comedy special. And then I extended to a 30-minute comedy special. I shot in New Orleans at Comedy House. And now I feel like the third one, the full length, 45 minutes, got to be in Houston.
Yeah. So it's only right.
Yeah. I think I'm going to shoot that at this black-owned steakhouse.
Okay.
I like to do my comedy shows a little different. My specials especially do a little different. I don't want to just be comedy club, I want to bring an experience when we shoot, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Black-owned steakhouse in Katy. So could it consider Houston, though, if it's Katy?
You tell me. I'm from Chicago. I don't know nothing outside of the loop here.
Katy is not Houston.
Katy not Houston?
Absolutely.
All right, you heard it here first.
I'm going to the spots that give me the deals. Houston spots be kind of crazy on their deals.
They crazy.
Katy is like Houston's bougie cousin.
And I like the bougie cousins. That's my type of woman.
Now, I got a question for you because you said you want to shoot it at a steakhouse. You like your comedy shows to be a little bit different, maybe something that has maybe something like the Backyard Banter show.
Oh man, that was amazing.
It sets you up for, you know, stuff outside of your pre-written material, you know, like there's good shit to riff on. The crowd, the cars are going by, you were talking shit to the people on the bikes.
Like my favorite part of the show.
Yeah, you were able to just create comedy out of moments happening in that exact time rather than giving them something you wrote. I mean, you did that as well, but that's my favorite part about comedy, is watching the creation of something from something that they said. You're riffing off that, you're making fun of them, you're making fun of me, I fucked the intro up, all this and that.
We call that crowd work.
Yeah, crowd work.
Crowd work, man. I think I'm one of the best. I think I'm one of the best in comedy that can do crowd work off the top, make it funny, and not only make it funny, but not make it disrespectful to the audience or to the person I'm doing the crowd work on.
Yeah.
To the point that where if I'm riffing on them, I'm joking on them, they don't want to fight after the show.
Right.
Most of the time when I do stuff like that, they want to take pictures with me after the show. So,
and
that's a special skill set.
And that, like, the way that I fuck something up, I feel like if you, a younger comedian who didn't really know what he was doing, could have lost the crowd talking shit to me if it was like too harsh or they were too serious about it. They, you know, the crowd would be lost, because I've kind of experienced some of the same things DJing. If you say something on the mic that is overbearing, you lose them.
Right. But that come from, I got a background. I was an MC of nightclubs for years.
Okay.
So being an MC, you know, I worked with a lot of DJs, and a lot of DJs are different. So they'll have breaks in between a big song coming. So I gotta be able to crowd control, or, you know, have that crowd on my side before we drop the next song.
Yeah.
So I just translate it into comedy. So like when you mess the intro up, it don't bother me that much as the next comic, because I've been through it. It's actually funny to me. It can help my stuff even more.
Yeah.
And it give you some shine too, because, you know, a lot of comics get on stage and just go right into their stuff and not knowing, like, hey, the DJ been keeping this crowd going the whole night when the show start late.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
And what's crazy is we did the crowd work on you, and then the Backyard Banter show, you got to pick a card out the bucket.
That's right.
You got to pick a card out the bucket, right? And the audience get to write anything that they want you to joke about. So I'll pick the card up, and just so happened, by the grace of God, the audience member wrote the DJ on the card. So I had already joked on them, and then I came back later in my set and joked on them again. But it was fun.
Yeah, it was great. Just the story real quick is I was DJing the show, and he came up before and was like, yo, do you have NSYNC?
Tearing Up My Heart.
Tearing Up My Heart.
You know why I chose that song? Because every other comic came up to rap music.
Right.
And I was like, what's going to make my set different? And I've done the NSYNC intro before, a different way. And I was like, man, I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna switch it.
And you got the R&B skits. You got you got some pipes on you.
Oh yeah. We got a live R&B show. Brody C of H-Town. It's a parody R&B group, but we are bringing the real 90s R&B back. So we're going to have a backstory to it. We're going to have a documentary. We're shooting music videos. Right now, we're just giving them a sample, and then we're going to do the live show. I'm going to sing for real. I don't know about my background mates. They might karaoke it or
hit them
or
with the
lip
Milli
sync.
Vanilli.
Yeah. We're the Black Milli Vanilli group, because they not black.
No? I thought they were.
They can look it.
They're not.
I don't know one black man walking the face of earth calling himself Milli Vanilli. If he is, hey, Sweetwater Jones.
Yeah, so you want to Tearing Up My Heart. It wasn't in my Serato because I haven't played it for a minute. I went into my files on my computer and I found it, but I fucked up because back when I started DJing, I worked for this bar mitzvah company back in Chicago, right? And they gave me their whole library of music. Damn, we keep ashing right on you.
Right on me, man.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up. I'll eat it right now. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I work for a bar mitzvah company, and I got a bunch of music from them. So that library is in my library. And when I looked at Tearing Up My Heart, I didn't check what folder it was in. It came from that library. And if
definitely a bar mitzvah tearing up my heart.
If you know anything about bar mitzvah music, it's a little different. It's a little more corny. The DJs at bar mitzvahs don't really know how to DJ, so the songs have intros on them. They're like funky mixes. So this version had a fucking 16-bar drum intro on it, and those drums went throughout the entire song. Like, you can't even tell that it's NSYNC Tearing Up My Heart.
Coolest intro out of because everybody came up to the rap music. I'm like, oh, I'm about to kill this intro. It's about to be different. NSYNC about to take us. Justin Timberlake. That shit was so corny.
Yeah.
When the song dropped, everybody like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And so I had to make it funny.
It was bad, but yeah, it was great.
Shout out to DJ Strategy. He had a strategy for me.
This keeps going out. We're ashing on you, but you know, we're out here.
Yeah.
Episode 104. We got the legendary Cann in the building. I want to know, so you said you started in nightclubs, and you were talking about how sometimes the DJ will pause the music and you got to get on there and talk. That's actually something I only started seeing when I came to Houston, Texas in 2020.
Chicago?
Seeing Fawn DJ, no, in Chicago, like, especially in the era that I was coming up in the nightclubs and shit from like maybe 2014 to 2020, they never wanted us on the mic. Ever. You're not supposed to be. If you got on the mic, you could get yelled at by management. Wow. So like I've always been scared.
That might be a southern thing.
Got your head down playing music.
Yeah, talking to the mic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He be too high, bro.
I'm gonna make an edit of you just over there smoking, and then you say something outside of the mic.
I say shit.
But you say you started in the clubs 2014. I started. Really, I've been throwing parties since we was kids, though. I come from that. My grandfather owned a juke joint.
Okay.
You know, my parents used to throw crazy parties. The 97.9 The Box broadcast live from my house before. So I've been growing up throwing parties, but I got into the nightclub MCing about 2009.
Okay.
Yeah, 2009 and college days. And so I remember the 2014 era and stuff, but like when we went to the East Coast or I meant the Midwest, like we went to St. Louis, we do it on the mic, and me being a competitor, I'm like, he don't sound. I kill that shit on.
Right, you were probably like, what is this?
Yeah.
He ain't doing it right.
Yeah. But it might just be a southern thing to where we talk.
It's like certain people can do certain things, bro.
No, yeah, it's definitely.
Like, he used to like get on the mic and shit in the club. And I'm like, bro, either these people for the laugh or we for to be fighting like a motherfucker. Because he fucking with people, but he always made it funny. Always made it fun. You know what I'm saying? Bro just naturally been like that since we was kids, though. He always walked around singing random notes of random songs. I don't know, bro. Just been like that since we was kids, bro.
But that's how I got into stand-up comedy.
It's from being on the mic at the club.
Yep, I was in the club, and the music one night. One of my friends, Shabazz Playtime, who I still rock with to this day, was in the club with a girl, and I'm on the mic, and I just start ripping on him because he had the smallest shirt on. She was like, "Man, say something back." He was like, "He got the mic." So when we got the music back rolling, he pulled me to the side and like, "Hey, bro, if you feel like that, let's go do open mic Tuesday."
Oh, he made you do it.
Yeah, I went to do open mic and never looked back. Best choice of my life.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, it's definitely, I don't know about all Southern. I would assume, probably Southern, but Houston for sure, you got to be on the mic if you're DJing. Like I had to get confidence to get on the mic and use that shit.
Oh, sure.
I'm still learning, but I'm thankful. That's like one of the most thankful things I'm most thankful for coming out here is learning mic work. Yeah, being forced to do it.
Made you more confident in your DJ set coming out here?
Yeah, 100%. Made me a different DJ. Made me a better DJ.
Yeah, you a beast.
Houston just different, man. Either you gonna survive, either you gonna,
Houston gonna bring out the worst or the best of you.
That's what I mean.
And when they bring out the best of you, you gonna shine because you gonna go other places and look like a god to them. When I go do comedy in LA, some of the cats like, oh, this dude really good, but it builds in Houston.
Yeah.
Houston will build you.
I'm definitely
and your
thankful for
DJ
that.
skill set is impeccable, bro. You were playing some joints, bro.
I appreciate it.
Ooh-wee. Hey, bro was playing some stuff. I'll get tired of going to different spots and hearing DJs play the same thing over and over. Everything that we hear on the radio, we know those songs. But when you look at the kind of crowd you have, the vibe, the crowd want to drink, it was a chick in there with her dad and everything. It's a different type of vibe. They don't want to hear just the party club song. They want to hear music that make them want to go spend their money.
Yeah.
Go to the bar. Go get some food. Have a conversation. He was on point with all that.
Yeah, that the only problem was that chick's dad didn't know Pound Town. That's why
he didn't know Pound Town.
Man, get out of here, man.
She did, though.
Ready to go. He
fine as hell, though.
Huh?
Thought it was fine as hell.
Yeah, she knows,
Drinking
goddamn.
like,
Yeah.
lucky, I ain't never mind.
But here's okay. So
What's
Mike
Pound
worked.
Town, sweetheart?
She know what Pound Town. Go ahead.
She's out here in Miami. So mic work for sure, Houston, but more specifically, like I've been in New York, Miami. They're great at mic work out there as well. But they never really stop the music. You kind of cut it. You cut in and out, right? You pull the fader, you talk, you bring it back up. You're sort of talking in between the song. For the song to completely end, or for it to go to silence and then get on the mic and like sort of intro the next song, that's some shit I only started seeing here.
Yeah,
and that
drops.
That shit's hard.
Yeah. Well, man, I've been having to do drops since I was 19. Our first DJ was a guy named DJ Motivation, and I was a kid, and he was like, but I grew up. So I started as a flyer boy.
Okay.
I was passing out flyers for the big homies in the club. So when I'm passing out flyers, I'm looking at the guys on the mic, like my guy Labo. He owns the spot Layton's now in Third Ward. If y'all check it out, plug. But he was the MC, one of the top MCs. So as I'm 17, 18 years old, I'm not even old enough to get in their clubs.
Yeah.
I'm sneaking in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sneaking all my homies in. I'm sneaking my cousin in. He younger than me.
Yeah.
And we
wristband my ass.
Wristband 21 and up. We like 18. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I'm watching, knowing like that's my way to becoming an entertainer. I only wanted to be an entertainer my whole life, and that's one way I can entertain people. And so when I watching that, when it was time for me to get on the mic, it was like, I look. That's why you can say I'm a veteran when it comes to crowd work and comedy. It's
Right.
Like, it don't just happen overnight. I've been building this strategy for years.
Yeah. So what? Maybe like if I were to ask you for pointers, right? If I'm like, yo, I'm getting into this shit. I'm trying to fucking get better at mic work. What on a drop? What kind of goes through your head? The next song coming on, and are you trying to say something that pertains to the next song? Like, let's say it's Drake, fucking Problems. I love bad bitches. That's my fucking problem. Where the bad bitches at?
For the first part, I would never do a drop to that song.
Okay, all right. Noted.
No, that's the key. The key is always knowing the next song is going to be a hot song.
Okay.
It's gonna be a song that's gonna get like if I was DJing a predominantly black spot and I see a lot of birthdays and I see a lot of women birthdays, I'm gonna do a drop before the Lotto and Cardi B song or a drop before Pound Town.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shout out the birthdays.
Right.
This is a hack that I created. I don't know if I created it, but I just thought like. So I would start the night off with, man, if y'all celebrating a birthday, come let me know.
Okay.
So you're going to get about, if it's a packed house, you're going to get about 5 to 6 names. So, because they homegirls going to want that shout out.
Right.
So I used to write the names in my iPhone and the notes. And then throughout the night, I would just tease them a little bit. Oh, where's Shanti at? Yeah. And then when I do that very big drop before that big song, I'm going to announce all of it, and I'm going to make them compete to who the loudest. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's birthday, you know what I'm saying? Then they turned up, and then, if you celebrate your birthday with your girl, make some motherfucking noise. Ah. Boom, Pound Town.
Yeah.
And it's going to go crazy in the club. It's going to look like, damn, this shit hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm having a blast.
Yes.
So,
yes.
That's so pointing right there.
That's great. Thank you. I'm gonna use that for sure.
Yeah, just know the song. The next song got to be hot. Just always know if you're gonna do a drop, make sure that the song that's coming after the drop is a hot song.
It's the one. Yeah. So you say you're like trying to get the birthdays to go against each other and shit. I feel like the nightclub sort of took that theory of like pitting the room against each other, battling for who's the most lit.
I hate it.
And they're trying to get the bottle sales up that way, right? Like one table gets bottles and you got to be like, oh shit, they got 4 aces. They got an ace case over here.
We didn't grow up in that time frame though. Like I remember going to clubs and leaving out sweating.
Yeah.
For dancing.
From dancing.
Having fun. Yeah, we was drunk, but it wasn't no
cup or something.
Yeah, you had a cup. I'm walking out trying to sneak a cup. Now I'm walking out with the whole bottle in my pants, you know. It's a different time. So like you go to clubs now and you don't even have a dance floor.
They make it purposely uncomfortable if you don't have a section.
Mm-hmm. It's like you frowned upon for being a regular person.
Right, yeah. For wanting to have a good time.
Like I didn't come here to spend $2,000. I came in here to have a couple drinks with my friends, maybe get a number or two, stop by Whataburger and go in the house. Like that's all I wanted to do tonight. Right. But now that I'm in your spot, you basically forcing me to go get this credit card.
Yeah, I'm disputing that shit.
Swipey, man. And
my car was stolen.
Yeah, all that.
I do this podcast a lot with my other DJ homie Dolo, and that's one of the most main things we always come back to whenever we're talking is like, it's not fun anymore because they suck the fun out of it. It's not about having fun.
Business. It's business.
It's all money. Get the money.
I want to go out to have fun. Like people literally, I see people in the spot say just in the section sitting not having fun. I'm like, go to the bar, get your drink. The music is great.
Yeah.
Like it's great. Why are you not having fun?
They're waiting for like this moment.
Yeah. Then that sparklers come and the girls do the little stupid ass dance. And I don't mind the bottle girls. I would like the waitresses are fine. You know, it's cool. You should have a waitress in the spot, but let's not dictate our fun if the sparkler's popping or not.
Yeah.
I thought I'd turn my phone on.
We got extra sound effects. It's all good. We're out here. Yeah, it's definitely not fun anymore. But there is spots. It leaves it open for you to start your own party and be like, yo, we want fun here. Like let's let this be known.
Step out your comfort zone and go to the spots that you're not used to. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been fucking around in the Heights. You know, like, man, this shit fun. This shit lit. This shit feels safe. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit was cool.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Tokyo Joe's Wednesday night.
Yeah. Tokyo Joe's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the spot Wednesday night for sure.
Wednesday night.
I'm not tripping.
But spots like that, it's just like you play great music. It's a fun spot. We not in that worried about popping by. And the thing is now, especially in Houston, they try to. It's almost like they segregating the spots. Like the spots with the section and stuff is I gotta be black clubs, and then the bars gotta be. Oh, you went to the white club. It's like. No, it's just a bar.
It's a bar. You know what I'm saying? We're bar hopping.
Yeah, we bar hopping, man. It's like
you spent $15,000 on 3 bottles.
Yeah.
How much did Casamigo? $7,000. What comes with it?
You gotta tip the
couple
waiter.
cups.
What the fuck?
Not even some Red Bulls. You gotta pay for those.
I gotta smoke hookah.
Yeah.
How much the hookah? $4,000.
Who's your favorite Houston DJ?
My favorite Houston DJ is always gonna be DJ Motivation.
Okay,
because I started with him, and he's just cold. You know.
Is he still out here DJing?
Yeah, he still do his thing.
Hell yeah,
Motivation a good dude, man.
Great DJ. DJ J Black. I started with him too. DJ Chose. DJ
the
Chose
legend.
Show like me and Chose go way back. I don't know. I mean, I guess I can consider him a Houston DJ. He from Dallas, though. DJ Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers, the man.
Yeah, he's top dog,
He's
man.
crazy.
Like, oh, my God.
Did you know that he produced Flex?
Yeah. I was
I didn't know that.
time.
I didn't know that until I got here.
You don't know.
I didn't know that until I got here, and I heard someone played it, and then the MC was like, yo, shouts to Mr. Rogers on the beat, and I was like, no way.
Yeah.
That's so raw, bro.
I've been around a long time. I was in that
That's so raw.
That crowd that era. Like I was around MCing the hottest clubs at that time. Like when I remember when Flex dropped. I remember when Riders made the beat. I remember when we was at the club together when he premiered the song. You know what I'm saying?
Sick.
Yeah, I remember when I didn't know what the fucking MC was.
That's sick.
A lot of what's crazy is a lot of people I grew up with or where we come from didn't know what an MC was or didn't even know a comedian.
Right.
I'm the first comedian like really out of my hood that people can say, no, I know him.
Yeah.
I know a comedian. I can go to these comedy shows. I never went to one comedy show growing up.
Yeah.
So I don't, so.
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So so let's get back to the timeline a little bit. You're MCing parties. Your boy makes you do an open mic because you kind of got a couple laughs off his schmedium shirt. And and then what's next? You fell in love with it?
Yeah, I got off stage at that open mic and told Shabazz, like, oh, this is it. I gave up MCing. I gave up club promoting. Basically everything, just dedicated all my time to comedy. I taught myself how to write jokes, taught myself how to write Saturday Night Live jokes just in case I was ever needed, taught myself how to write comedy scripts, started doing my own shows with barbershops and at my house, like whatever was centered around comedy, I taught myself and I'm like, I'm gonna be great at this shit by any means, like by any means.
And does that entail going out, doing it as much as possible, getting getting a hold of the craft, being able to master the craft?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're doing it as much as you can. You're networking with other people, all that.
Every part of it, the open mics, I used to be a substitute teacher. So I would substitute from Monday through Thursday just so I can have some money because I wasn't making money in comedy at this time. And just so I can have some money to travel to another city to link up with their comics and do their open mics to expand myself. And so now when I can go to New Orleans and have a crowd or pack that house or just be able to put comics from New Orleans on my shows because I went there when I was an up-and-coming comic. A lot of people just think they can just do open mics in their city and somebody going to come in the open mic and I'm going to take you out this open mic and take you on the road with me. That's not how this shit works. You got to establish yourself first. I understood that coming in because I came from throwing parties. I came from creating my own shit. So I just kept that motto with this comedy thing.
So you were traveling as much as you could. You wanted to do comedy anywhere in the country that they would let you, even if you weren't making money, even if you were losing money to go there.
Yeah.
Okay, see that? I missed out on that DJing because I felt like at the time in Chicago when I was doing my thing and I was like trying to come up and doing shit on the internet and trying to like grow my brand on the internet, my thought was like, I don't want to go do this gig for $500 when I got to pay for the flight and the hotel and I'm going to lose money. Yeah. I want to wait until like they know who I am from this video that World Star posted of me doing something stupid and then I can go there and get paid. But now looking back, I feel like I fucked up because I don't.
Too late though.
No, it's not too late for sure. But if I were to give somebody advice, a younger DJ, I would say go do those gigs if you can, because learning how to DJ all in front of all those different crowds, cities, like you're only getting better at your craft. Right. Because doing it only in Chicago, you could be amazing, but then you come to Houston, you don't know how to work the mic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's
you learn. It's so much in the experience of learning your craft from others. Like I've learned so much from traveling to Atlanta from other comics or New Orleans. Like my homie Mark Caesar taught me so much in comedy. Like he taught me how to tour. You know, like I could never get that from a Houston comic because they wouldn't take me on the tours.
Right.
So you just learn, and even though it may not look like, man, I'm not making the money or it ain't worth it, like you'd know in your heart if it's worth to go.
Yeah.
You know, you gonna know. It's a lot of gigs that I passed up just like, nah, man, that don't make sense. That I'm not gonna get the satisfaction of going, even though I'm losing money or I'm making money regardless. But a lot of times, man, sacrifice is just, it's not gonna go unnoticed, bro.
Yeah,
not gonna go unnoticed.
for sure. I wish I had that. I wish I had that experience.
If you look at the show that Thursday, right,
Mm-hmm.
and look at all the comics, and then you watch when I come up, it felt different, right?
You definitely crushed it. You definitely
and
absolutely
that come from
crushed it.
Understanding different people, different crowds, man. I traveled a lot in this game by myself, and paid for shit by myself.
Yeah.
To where when I see a crowd like Backyard Banter, oh, this is similar to this crowd.
Yes.
I know how to do this.
I've been here before.
Yeah, I've been here. I know how to work this crowd. So you can tell who really love their craft by the sacrifices they make. Oh,
That's facts right there. Now let me ask you
that
this.
just sounded cold.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Philosophical bullshit.
That's gonna be a strong clip. That's gonna be a strong clip. We're gonna get that one to circulate around the comedy community.
Yeah.
The phrase "I've been here before" kind of sparks something in my head. Like when you're sometimes before you perform, maybe even the night of, hours before. For me, I'm like, I'll have crazy thoughts sometimes. Like even as crazy as like, how am I gonna go? I gotta go play music for people for 4 hours. Like how am I gonna? I don't even know enough. If I had to think of a song right now, I couldn't even think of one. How am I gonna do this for 4 hours? I start freaking out a little bit. Do you get that at all as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Every show I always, if you ever been with me prior to a show, it's chaotic as fuck. It look chaotic.
Yeah.
Right? But I handle it well. And then I always say, man, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna talk about when I get up there.
Right.
But then when I get up there, it's like it clicked. Like I just transform. I don't know how to explain it, but anytime I get on stage and pick up a mic, it's just something in my brain clicks and I turn into this person I feel unstoppable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't care who went before me. I don't care if you had a standing ovation. None of that shit matters. Only thing that matters is me and this stage. That's how I know I would have been a good boxer.
Yeah.
It's like it's me, the stage, and my opponent is this crowd. And if I don't make this crowd laugh, you heard what I told them on the thing. If y'all don't laugh at my jokes, I'm gonna come back and shoot this bitch up.
You did say that.
You know what I'm saying?
You did say that. And I saw a couple people get a little nervous. A couple white people in the back.
Yeah, the same white people came and asked me for my Instagram right after the show. So I'll be locked in, man.
Yeah, locked in. And then also, do you ever have to think, like, do you ever have to remember, you're like, man, I've done this literally thousands of times around the country in front of everybody. Like, what am I saying? What am I even thinking right now? I do this. This is what I do. You know? You
I give myself that pep talk.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Before every show, I give myself a pep talk, and I talk to the people that's not here no more. That, like, my dad passed away. 2 of my best friends passed away. So hey, give me y'all energy, give me the strength. Y'all know what I'm finna do. I need this, whoop, whoop. And then I get on stage and just go the fuck off, man.
Yeah.
So, but I do forget jokes.
Do you sometimes?
Yeah, like a lot. But I smoke weed, so that come with the territory.
I'm sometimes I can't remember what song what song should I play, and then I'm thinking about it so long, I got 10 seconds left on the song playing, and now it's an emergency, and then you freak out a little bit. But it's all about not freaking out, right?
Yeah, you gotta stay calm.
As long as you just
stay calm,
just ride the wave of the moment,
it's gonna work.
Yeah.
I recently did comedy for Fox 26, the news, with Isaiah Carey, and where I get that, they tell me, oh, you got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm like, I ain't done a less than 3 minute set in years, but I don't even do comedy competitions because I think that's bullshit to do 3 minutes of comedy. You got so much you want to talk about, especially when you're good. So I'm like, well, what the fuck I'm finna say in 2 minutes and 30 seconds? Like, I'm gonna walk on stage and, all right, thank y'all, man. My name's Cann. I sure appreciate y'all. Peace. And you know what I'm saying? It take me a minute to get in my shit. And I went up there and I just started talking and let it flow. And before I know it, in my brain, I was like, all right, y'all, that's my time. When I got off stage, the executive producer was like, oh, you just perfect. That was at 2 minutes and 27 seconds. I'm like, what the fuck?
Nice.
Surprised me because I'm like, I just went up there and just ran it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but they loved it. So
Yeah, sometimes it feels like that if you just jump off the edge and like then the rest will happen.
Can't live in no fear. When you start living in fear or do anything in fear, you already failed. So I don't fear nothing when it comes to this comedy thing, man.
Yeah.
It's nothing that comedy can ever put in my face that I'm gonna be like, oh, I can't handle it. Like, nah, man, I did a show at a casino, like 5,000 people. I had to open up for Deion Cole. And originally I was supposed to do 15 minutes. I ended up having to do 35 minutes.
He was late?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was late. He was filming with Tiffany Haddish and the guy Ocean, man, he put me on the show. Ocean ended up having to do like an hour 20. You know what I'm saying? And both of us stayed calm. And Deion still wasn't there. So Ocean had to call me back on stage and I do another 15 minutes.
Damn.
Different from the first 35. We just stayed calm and the people loved it, man. The people loved it. By the time Deion came, it was like the crowd was on fire.
Hell yeah.
So.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. Now, I love comedy, obviously, and I listen to a ton of comedy podcasts because I feel like it relates to DJing so closely. Like anything they say about what's happening while they're on stage or what's happening with the crowd, keeping the crowd, losing the crowd, all these things relate so closely back to DJing for me that I love listening to it. And I wanted to ask you, when you're doing your comedy, is there kind of like there's two things happening in everybody's head, right? There's like that voice that like tells you to eat pizza and have sex with prostitutes, and then there's like your voice that's like, hey, no, we're not going to do that. I'm going to do this. So like when I'm DJing, I'm playing shit, I'm using half my brain to like create a moment for these people, but then the other half is sort of gauging the crowd, right? And you're like, oh, they didn't like that song, so they're not going to like this one. I'm going to play this one instead. They'll like this because they liked Pop, Lock, and Drop It. And you're sort of gauging the crowd and directing your set in that way. I am, at least.
Same.
You are too? Because like I asked this to David Lucas. I had him on the podcast.
That's my dog.
Yeah?
Yeah, we like this. He came to my birthday dinner.
Okay, dope. Yeah.
Shout out David Lucas, man. Great comic. Came to the birthday, popped 2 bottles as soon as he walked in the door. We was drunk. And me and David, close, man. We've been actually talking about a co-headliner tour.
Oh, together. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so.
See, I knew you were the man.
Yeah. He more the man than I am, man. That's my dog.
And I had him on the pod. I asked him that same question. And he was like, honestly, no, I'm not. Like, I don't really care about the crowd. I'm trying to bring them to the place in my head that I'm creating for them. Right. So that
David is a different type of comic.
Right.
If you ever seen a David Lucas show, you know as somebody's going to want to fight him. Somebody going to fight him after the show for sure. But for him to say that, knowing him, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. So, but for me, as my presence, I think it's just different.
Yeah.
You know, it's like once I walk on stage, it's like they looking like, I don't care what I want to be a part of his world.
Okay. Yeah.
So I understood from a very young age that I have a different type of presence. Like in comedy, when you look at most comedians, you know, they either overweight. Shout out David Lucas. Short. Not as handsome as most.
Yes.
But when I walk on stage as a comic, I be fly. I got good hair. I'm not short. I'm a little fit. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah, I
got a large female fan base. So when they see me, they're like,
what does he have to say?
Let's see if he's really funny. Because he cute, but let's see if he's funny. And then I'm hilarious. So then it's like, y'all already in my world.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. And I you know, all these things you're saying are definitely true because I saw you sort of flex your abs at this young Hispanic woman at last Thursday.
She was ready to bite too.
She wanted to know what J. Cann had to offer.
Yeah. It's not a problem. I mean, Matt Rife get away with it. Why not?
Yes, dude. They love him, bro. They
love Matt Rife.
Oh my God, they love that guy.
Walking sex symbol. Like,
yeah. his show sold out for like 6 years. It's like $7,000 to get tickets.
Crazy thing is, Matt been doing this for a long time.
You known him for a minute?
I don't know Matt. We met once, but we not close. You know.
Yeah, but you known of him since before everyone else.
For sure.
Yeah.
And Matt Bennett, it's not like he a new comic. He's been doing his thing for a long time, and he's very good, ironically, at crowd work.
Yeah, I went down a Matt Rife YouTube hole one night. Pause. And I saw like all of his old Wild and Out shit.
Yeah,
I didn't know he was on Wild and Out and all that. Yeah.
But once he put on that muscle and took his shirt off and put on the flyer, every woman in America seemed like they went and bought tickets.
Yeah. And he's basically like, every time I see his crowd work with these women, it's like what you're trying to achieve flirting with a girl in the club. You know, you're just talking and trying to like make stupid little jokes off the shit she says.
I seen this motherfucker Matt Rife do crowd work. A lady bought him a gift. She brought the gift to the stage. It was a pocket pussy. Then they brought him another gift, and it was a gelatin dick. So this motherfucker made one chick eat the tip of the dick, and it was playing with the dick in the pocket pussy for like 15, 20 minutes. If you doing an hour as a headliner, if in 15 or 20 minutes of that is gone, oh man, that's the rest of your shit for going crazy.
Bang, bang, bang. There's no filler, nothing. You're hitting them with all the fucking...
It's up. So there's a lot of comics hating on Matt Rife too. I don't understand why. Find your niche and just do you.
Yeah.
He found his niche and it's working for him. Kudos to that.
Yeah, he's definitely out here working. So let's hop back into the timeline for a second here. I'm done with questions. Trying to pick your brain apart and...
I don't mind. It's all good.
You do the open mic. You fall in love with comedy, and then like, what was maybe like one of the first things that happened that you did? Maybe a show you got on with a bigger headliner or something where you were like, oh shit, let's fucking go.
Oh man, I remember like this when I knew was like, if I can hold myself down with this, I'm that guy.
Yeah,
I was just, I'm probably 4 years in the comedy at this point, and I'm at home doing what niggas do, playing 2K. I'm in the rec playing 2K, locked in. I see my phone ringing and it's ringing. I'm like, man, we losing. I don't care.
Yeah.
So finally,
who were you playing with, by the way? What team? Do you remember?
No, I was playing with the homies. We can all go in as a team together.
Okay. I got you.
But we ended up winning that game. I do remember it like it was yesterday. I look at my phone. It was my homegirl, Adriana. So I call her back. She's like, motherfucker, I've been trying to call you. You ain't answering the phone. I'm like, what, bro? She's like, man, I got you on the show with Michael Blackson. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, I got you on the show with Michael Blackson and Jay Farrow at the Arena Theater. I said, oh, shit. She's like, yeah. Let me call you back. I'm locking in the details. I'm glad you answered the phone because they were finna go with somebody else.
Right.
So she called me back like 10 minutes later. They locked in, and I still didn't believe it. So I posted on like Facebook, and the ticket sales went up by adding me to the show. And that's when I'm like, okay, my people that grew up with me or my people that watched me come up in comedy, this the one. Like everybody's like, oh yeah, Cann finally got him a big show.
Yeah.
So ticket sales go up. I pull up to Arena Theater regular, not VIP. I wait outside like a regular person. I'm like, nah, I'm on the show.
Yeah.
They were like, all right, yeah, right, wait right here. I'm like, damn, bro, they treat me like a scrub. I'm supposed to be on the show. So finally get in. This one I knew I was a young comic. I was sitting in Michael Blacks and Jay Farrow, nowhere to be found. I'm just in the backstage, just me and the security guard.
Yeah.
And so we chopped it up, and finally they get there. The promoter come back, and he was like, all right, you opening up the show. We're going to have the DJ go and announce you, and you come out, you do 10 minutes, and then come off. So I went on that stage, mind just like 2,500 people. It's packed to the T.
Most people you've ever seen in front of you
to that point.
From on a stage at that point, yeah.
Yeah, besides when I emceed the South Padre Island Coca-Cola.
Okay.
everything. That was crazy.
But you're kind of like with a DJ, right? So it's like
no, the DJ he not on the stage.
I mean, for the Coca-Cola.
Oh yeah,
thing.
for the Coca-Cola.
Yeah. This is just
me.
Yeah.
And the stage rotates, so you gotta control the stage, a circle.
Oh shit! It's moving the stage.
Yeah, rented there. The stage move.
Oh shit!
So 2,500 people. I'm like, oh shit! I got 10 minutes to make these people laugh. I get on stage, I kill that shit.
Yeah.
I rip. I'm talking going crazy. I come off, I'm hyped. I'm like, man, that was the one, nigga. I just proved myself. So Michael Blackson stopped me and was like, yo, motherfucker, you good. Like, who hosting? And I'm like, oh, they ain't really got no host. The DJ just bringing people out. He like, nah, fuck that. Went to the promoter, came back and was like, you hosting.
Nice.
So I'm like, oh, I get to go back out there?
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm in my bag.
That's sick.
I went back out there, ripped some more, brought Jay Farrow up, he did his thing. Go back out there, bring Michael Blackson up, and then it's just, at that point, I'm like, yeah, if I help my own with these niggas, can't nobody tell me nothing now.
Yeah. I mean, that's like the ultimate fucking praise, right? You open up and the dude's like, damn, that was raw. I want, go do more.
Yeah.
You know, the headliner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking amazing.
Yeah, that was an eventful day.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. So when you first went out there for your first 10 minutes, you were, did you hit them with like just your best material? You're like, this is the best shit I got.
I brought up, at that point, everything I knew would work.
Yeah.
It worked.
Just straight bangers.
I came out to the DJ didn't mess my intro up on this one.
Was it NSYNC?
No, at this time I was doing Drew Hill Tell Me.
Okay. Still a banger, still an R&B banger.
And came out doing that. I had to joke about how Cisco do it sassier than the other ones, and then I did it again, and I'm in my coupe joke. I'm just whoop.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this. I still watch that clip.
That's sick, bro.
To this day, just to give me some inspiration. I think that's the clip that's on my Twitter page. Like, you go to my Twitter page, the first clip.
Pinned up on top?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to check that. What's your Twitter?
I think same as everything. The real J Cann.
2 N's.
2 N's.
Yeah.
X now. It's not Twitter.
Oh, it's not Twitter no more. It's X.
I mean, that's like, you know, the Sears Tower is the Willis Tower.
Yeah.
Bro, you know, I seen some people selling fucking iPhones for like 6,000 to 7,000 that they didn't update their Twitter.
What?
So it's still the logo.
So it still says Twitter and it's still the logo.
They
and people
sell their iPhone?
No, people was bidding on iPhones from people that still had the Twitter logo. That was like buying the phone for the Twitter logo. That's weird shit, bro.
No.
I could see that. Some fucking nerd shit.
People disappoint me every day.
I damn near tried to delete my app and try to see if I could download it, motherfucker.
To me, it don't matter what the logo is. Just do the same thing, so I didn't really care.
Yeah. Actually, I'm upset that it's changed.
Like,
just
X.
you know.
What the fuck is X?
It's still Twitter to me. Right?
I'm hoping that Elon comes through and like changes the game. I hope he's got some sort of master plan where he incorporates something into that
Elon
app.
could literally be Iron Man. He can be Iron Man right now, but instead he is changing the Twitter logo.
Yeah.
That's what type of dude we dealing with. Elon can be Iron Man. He could build him an iron suit, shoot things out of his hand.
Have sex with iron pussies.
Yeah,
he can do whatever he wants.
What?
He can do whatever he wants. Elon could be a god amongst man, but he wants to control Twitter.
Yeah, so that's why I'm hoping that at least we're all wondering, what's this man doing? Why is he fucking with
the
Twitter?
Tesla cars look amazing, though.
Yeah, I'm hoping he's got a master plan.
I hope so, too.
I would
You think if he run for president, he'll win?
I don't know. No.
He gonna put all AIs in office.
Yeah. But also, I think the media would just shit on him. They would dig up all the shit. You know, they would run the usual hit campaign and dig up all of his past. Trump did make it through. Shit, you're right. He did beat all of that. He did beat the smear campaign.
Trump was.
Trump the best president I ever had.
You like him?
Yeah, I fuck with Trump.
Hell yeah. MAGA.
I don't know about all that shit. But,
I'm kidding.
Get him a red hat.
I'm kidding.
Bro, ain't do nothing to me.
To be honest with you, we black in America, so it don't really matter what kind of
Yeah,
president.
What else do we got to lose?
It's like whatever president we get, we gonna be stuck with. So it don't matter.
Nah, Clinton was cool, but I was too young to understand anything Clinton did.
Clinton, Clinton was cool to the naked eye until you look deeper into how mass incarceration was for black and brown people during that era. My bad.
Trump gave you three fuck ups.
Don't just think I'm a comic that can
We're
just
out
do
here.
crowd work.
Trump gave you 3 fuck ups. I'm gonna send you this. Get your shit right. You fuck up. I'm gonna send it to
I
you
don't
again.
like talking politics with every. I don't like talking politics at all.
Yeah, politics is it's a never-ending battle.
Yeah, you're never gonna win. You can have your opinions based off of your life, and that's okay.
I just like, I like to read a person for who they are. I don't want to know that. It'll ruin it for me.
Yeah.
Like, don't even tell me. If I like you, I like you. I don't even want to know.
If you're a good person, you're a good person.
Yeah.
So if you're a bad person, that's good to me. Then, hey, I don't know.
We cool.
We cool. Like, I don't like him. Hey, man, he ain't never done nothing to me.
Right. Yeah, I feel that way too. Yeah, but speaking of being black in America,
Tell me about
my boy, I just want to know if you guys would honor an N-word pass that I got from a different homie.
it. What are you?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding.
No, that's a,
I'm
that's
white,
a good
though.
question.
Oh, okay. I like shit.
I couldn't tell.
I'm Jewish. I'm so white. That I'm
I'm
Jewish.
not even gonna say nothing
Hey.
bad about you.
No, please do. Make all the jokes.
I've seen what
Bro
they've
gonna
done.
turn turn some shit off.
Yeah, man. I'm just not getting my little stardom going. I don't want to stop it.
No, I'm kidding. But I did have a funny conversation like that with someone.
That's
one night after the strip
that's
club.
funny. That's a great topic to ask.
Because this girl was talking about how angry she gets when people say the N-word, and I was like, well, my boy gave me a pass. So what? You're not gonna honor my boy gave it to me. You're not gonna.
Bro,
honor
this is what people gotta understand about a pass, bro. Your pass is only valid with the people
that
gave it to you. You can't go nowhere with that ticket, bro. That shit is dead.
I'll put it like this.
Good.
I put it
This
like
is good.
this. If you get a coupon in the mail from Academy, right, and they say, "Oh, we're gonna give you a free headband with the purchase of this," and at the very bottom it said, "Only good at Willowbrook location."
Right.
You can't take that to Baybrook Mall and say, "Oh, well, they're gonna be like, no, it's only on that side of town."
That sums it up right
And
there.
then it's about then it's like who you grew up. Bro, I got I got a white cousin. Like that's my
You
cousin.
letting your white cousin say the N word?
Jay Young.
You let Jay Young say the N word?
Do Jay Young say the N word?
Do you?
I
Jay
mean-
Young, he say the N word all the time.
But it doesn't.
bro.
Okay, if he does, it doesn't. I don't notice.
All the time.
I don't notice, bro.
Because you don't look at him like
I don't.
you just. That's just.
But see, it's different.
That's the
But we not gonna get into it. But he's you got different. Never mind. Well, yeah, bro, he good. That's my boy. Hey, shout out Jay Young, man.
Let's not get anyone in trouble.
Yeah, he gave me my first tattoo, man, when I was a kid.
Hell
That's
yeah.
why he can say the N word.
Basically, that's my boy, man. I need to touch up.
I'm dead. Sorry that I started that.
Sorry,
It's all
bro. Shit
good.
funny as hell.
My
That's what
bad.
podcast is for, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm glad. Some people get mad. I don't know how to handle myself these days, Sometimes I just try and
Man, you one of the coolest people I've met, and we only been knowing each other for a week.
it has been a week.
I've seen a lot of people in my life, and I know how to read people. That's what I do for a
And
living.
we can smoke in this bitch, so we good.
That's all he cares about.
I appreciate it.
No,
I appreciate that.
And you can always tell a motherfucker's personality by the music they listen to, by the music that they know and enjoy. You don't know, but I'm watching you DJ. Like I say, I grew up in the clubs and the DJ time. I watch DJs.
Yeah.
I'm fascinated by the turntables and all that. So I'm watching you DJ, and I'm like, let me see if he just DJing for the crowd, or do he DJ and he actually know these songs, and you rapping them, and I'm like, oh, this motherfucker got good taste in music, man. This really cool, laid back dude.
I appreciate that. I really do. Let me tell you a funny story about music. And since you know David Lucas so well, he did my pod for me, and then I invited him out to Bottle Blonde. It was a Friday night. He came through after his show, and this is actually the second time he's come. I invited him out last time he was in Houston to come party at Bottled. He came out, so I met him. So this was like
this was in May.
This the first time was like maybe 6-7 months ago, and then the last time was the last time he was here at the Improv in May.
Yeah, that's when he came to my birthday.
I think the night he got super fucked up with you and what's his name, the rapper from Houston.
Maserati J.
No,
Sauce Walker.
Sauce Walker. Yeah.
That's TSF business, man. TSF fam.
Yeah.
Shout out.
So we had like a little bit of a rapport, but I don't know him well at all, you know? Yeah. And he's at Bottled and he comes up in the DJ booth and I was like, yo, if you want to get on the mic at all, here's the mic. And he did. And I've never played like a show. I've never DJ'd and had like an MC really. And I feel like I cut the music. He was talking some shit to the crowd. And then I felt like there was a pause and I thought it was time to put the music back on. But then I did. And I sort of felt like I cut him off. And I was like, oh, fuck, I shouldn't have done that. So I did that. I did that. It was fine, whatever. But then he comes back up and he's like, yo, play some R&B. Let's get into some R&B shit. Trying to have a good time. He's like, yo, play Tevin Campbell. Can we talk? I didn't know this song. I'm going to be honest with you right now. I didn't know the song. I didn't know it by name.
That was what I was going to ask you to play.
Well, if you would have asked me, I had it now. Now I got it. Because he asked me for it. I didn't have it. I didn't even know what it was. I was like, fuck. And now I'm like, shit. I don't have the song. I'm fucking, God damn it. I'm all in my head, this and that. And whatever. Night went on. It was fine. But it fucking haunted me, bro, for the week. From that Friday until the next Friday, that whole week, every 30 minutes, bro, like Tevin Campbell, just like whisper, like fucking haunting me, bro, killing me. I swear I had a stress-induced fever over it, bro. I was like, how do I not know that I'm worthless? You know, I'm just beating myself up.
Gotta have that fucking song.
I downloaded it, listened to it. I know it. Like I've heard it, but I don't know it obviously to have it. So now I'm back at Bottled. It's Friday night. It's peak hour, 12:30, 1 a.m. It's lit. And I'm like, I got to drop Kevin Tam. Like I gotta conquer this demon, bro. Like there's no way I'm going to get over this unless I play this song in a packed nightclub and just like prove to myself that I can do it.
You dropped it?
I dropped it. They went crazy. It was amazing. Oh yeah.
You can damn near drop the first part and just turn the song off.
Yeah.
And just
let
you go.
And it's scary because like it's got that nice little fill intro, but then it's got an 8-bar intro with no singing. So it's like if you don't know the song, you're like, what the fuck is this? But then everyone else knows it around you. Yeah.
Everybody know it.
Yeah.
You know a song hit hard like that when I was in Austin, Texas. And that fucking Party in the USA, man.
Oh, that goes crazy.
Oh my God.
That goes as crazy as NSYNC.
Everybody beat NSYNC.
Oh yeah.
Like that Party in the USA when they dropped that and put my hands up, playing my song. And he dropped the music off and the whole crowd singing. It's like an experience. You drunk and on shrooms and you look around and you like, everybody knows this fucking song. Yeah. It's crazy.
All these people singing the same song at the same time.
The top of their lungs. You look and you see the birthday white women that's probably gonna have somebody go to jail. You got the gangsters that's selling everybody in the drugs in the club. Then you got the Hispanic people that don't know where the fuck they at.
Yeah.
When that song drop, it's just and then you got the Arab people that own the building singing it.
Yeah, they're collecting rent.
Yeah, for sure.
The Mexican guys in the Astros jersey.
Oh man, Hispanic people love them Stros.
Miguel Jordan's on.
The Miguel Jordan and Stros and some jean shorts.
Yeah,
dressing just like my uncle.
This is amazing. You're coming back to Houston. I'm potentially leaving, but even if I do go back to Chicago, I'll definitely be back here once a month to DJ for a weekend, do some pods, hang out with the homies. So definitely got to do this again. If you go to
Chicago, I gotta come to Chicago.
Oh yeah, come for sure.
Chicago got that's like almost GOAT level comics up there. They probably are the top when it comes to cities and comedy. Chicago up there.
Hell yeah.
The greatest comics come out of Chicago. So a milestone for myself, and I'm saying it here first. I never said it out loud, but a milestone is to go to Chicago and kill. I've never performed in Chicago before. I've only been there to visit, performed in St. Louis and surrounding areas, but I'm going to Chicago and I'm gonna kill it. I promise you that.
Yeah, I would, and I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, absolutely.
How about that?
Absolutely.
Let's do it. All right. Well, I got to wrap. I got to piss really bad, and I also got to get to work. But thank you guys for coming. Amazing.
Man. Appreciate
This
you.
is definitely just the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Couple legends in the building.
Yeah.
Let's
I'll go look
champ.
back on this podcast, Black man. They was dropping gems on that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm definitely want to do it again.
Yeah, for sure. I'd love to. You got all your socials, the real J Cann, 2 N's.
2 N's. The
What
real
you got?
J Cann.
Yeah, man, Misfit_Poppy, man. Y'all know who the fuck I am, man. We ain't gotta, y'all already know I'm back, baby. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, man, y'all know who I am.
Let's go, champ. Like the video, drop a little comment if you're on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. Algorithm activating activity, that's what we like here. Party with Strategy Podcast. Thank you guys for watching. We out.